everybody. This is Hector and Sean, aka Cuba, and the Jedi Jew. Our Halloween special that we did, the second one. We did one last week, but this is another one. This is shit talking. Because today's Halloween. As you can see from my background, some ghoulish shit. And you can see from Sean's background, it is some fucked up shit. But he's playing some. I don't think it's a scary ass song, anyways. For the first place,
it's not supposed to be scary. You know, they play some music at work that's supposed to be scary. Halloween music is not about being scary. It's just about the things that are scary, like Monster Mash. Is that really scary?
Monster Mash. Not if you got Michael Myers behind you, then you're fucked.
Anyway, so you're gonna get rid of the pleasantries. You know, the hello and how are you and subscribe and like. You didn't do that part.
I said.
Because nobody's going to. You know, if you come here, you know what to do. At this point, you know, if you're not doing it, that means that there's an issue with the world. But you know, if you come to a YouTube page and you like it, you know that it's YouTube and you know how it works in the world, and you can hit the like button.
Somebody's angry.
It's very easy out there.
Someone's very angry.
We should do a tutorial.
Everybody,
how to do it.
So just like and subscribe our show. This is Shit Talking.
Looks like that.
Just make a comment. Sean loves the comments because he wants to comment. He wants that thumb up his ass.
I've liked the comments so far that I've seen. So
there's some comments. You know, we're getting some more subscribers.
You got some repeats too. You got some repeats.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as we get them. That's all. You know, we just want people to just make comments and Sean, is sensitive. He's very sensitive. So make sure that your comments not hurt his feelings.
Tip of a penis.
Like I said, he's very sensitive. You know,
caught the last part. Anyway, so what about? So let's. We're gonna start with the sports topic since I want to get that out of the way. Let's just freaking do that. So sure. What we're talking about sports on your end, and then we'll talk about what I learned.
Well, for today's sports, did you watch the World Series? No, you didn't, Sean. No, well, there was a guy.
Baseball. Unless I go there.
Well, this was the last game. It was Game 6. So this is what happened, right?
I like your painted fingernails, though. By the way, I think it fits Fidel. And you should talk with a cigar in your mouth. If you're not going to smoke it, go arr, 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 and see. Just do it. Stick it in your mouth. Stick it in your mouth. Oh, that's nice.
So,
your head.
What happened in sports was it was the World Series. In the 8th inning, there's one guy that starts, I forgot, Justin Turner. He found out that he had coronavirus. And they took him out the game. 8th inning, they took him out the game. So, he can't be with his players or anything, if you win or not. So, they won the World Series. The Dodgers won the World Series. So, they were kind of upset that he can't be with his teammates and everything, which I understand, but he decided to go out anyways. Against the rules, he went out with his teammates and took pictures, took his mask down and everything, just to celebrate, So I don't know what they can do, but I don't know if he's going to get fined or not, which I don't think he cares. But he's a free agent now, so it's kind of messed up that, you're putting a bad example on.
It's definitely setting a very bad example.
Yeah, because
especially because kids watch this. I mean, that's like, I would say kids watch more baseball than any other sport.
You really? Sure.
Yeah, I think kids watch more baseball than they do football.
I don't know.
There should be demographic behind that. You should write that down at this time to post a demographic of how that looks. So. Remind me later. There we go. And then, yeah. What is that? Oh, is that the clipper? Yeah, right.
I heard Michael Jordan or a basketball player, I think it was Michael Jordan, he cut his finger with one of these things.
I'm sure he was all messed up.
Other than that in sports, that was kind of messed up. But, hey, I understand his situation, Hey, you want to be with your teammates. You want to celebrate.
No, that was stupid. He was stupid. They're stupid, and the people who are around it's seriously. This is what it's like. I've equated the pandemic to being like the Ellen DeGeneres show. Is that everybody knows it's going on? Harvey Weinstein. Everybody knew it was going on, and nobody did anything about it. And then one day you got a whistleblower, and then the Me Too movement starts. Okay, and now you got the Ellen DeGeneres show in the pandemic. Is people like? I don't want to. I'm not going to say anything about me personally, but there are companies that completely go against it. They do whatever they want. There's these people that go out into hair salons without a mask on and with a dog or whatever and getting their shit done. And they're going against it. And these people are in politics.
No, like the barbershop I used to go. I don't like a couple of maybe a month ago. This barber that I usually go to. I haven't really gone to him lately, but everybody was not wearing their mask. First they were doing it when they first reopened everything, when they were letting people go back to the barbershop. But then all of a sudden they got too relaxed. And then the barbers weren't wearing their mask. My barber wasn't really wearing his mask anymore. And I'm like, okay. But the other couple that were fucking eating food, which I understand you're eating food, but go somewhere else and eat your fucking food. Don't be around me and eating your fucking food. Go somewhere else. Go in your fucking car. Don't be around me. And they were like 5 feet away from me. Still, I don't give a fuck you're eating. You're not even sharing your fucking food in the first place. So get the fuck away from me.
Let me ask you a question about the place. Is it like a lot of the same people go there?
I would guess so. I only go there.
Like every time you're there, do you pretty much see the same people?
Nah, of the employees, yes.
And just customers in general.
Not really. I don't.
Not really.
I only go there like twice a month, so maybe once a month sometimes. But I can't really say because I go at different times. I try to go early as I can, like around 11 o'clock. And usually there's not that many people there, so I like to go there early. And like today, I went to a different barber. I just picked this one guy. He did an okay job doing whatever on my face, but still, some of the people there were just too many people inside the barber. You're not supposed to have too many people in the barbershop. Usually they used to tell us, wait outside. Once you get,
they're too comfortable.
Yeah.
They're way too comfortable.
Yeah. So
that infamiliarity, the same people that come into the places, you're more willing to fucking relax around them, and it runs rampant and it's crazy and whatever.
Yeah,
I'm so happy with my situation in
transitioning
work and stuff like that. So I'm not going to say what specifically, but my situation that has changed. I'm so much happier. So
okay, that's good.
There's that being said. Now back to sports. And this dude who did a stupid thing, and the people around him who knew that was going on, they did stupid things too. That's what I'm saying. It's like the Ellen DeGeneres. Everybody knows everything is going on, and now this may change a lot. I mean, this happened when?
This past week, Wednesday, I think. Wednesday.
Okay, so 2 days ago, or no, 3 days ago.
A few days ago, yeah.
And did you follow up on it? You didn't follow up on it, did you?
Well, the Major League Baseball, they didn't like the idea. So I don't know. He's a free agent, so I so he's not. So if he gets like a fine, which I don't think he cares, but if he gets suspended, they didn't really say anything about him getting suspended or not. But if he does, who knows how many games? But they didn't really say anything more further about it this week because Major League Baseball is like upset, but not too much. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. What if you came to work one day and a guy who has COVID came to work and worked with you guys? He's hanging around you, taking his mask down, and he has COVID.
I had some guys. There was a few. There was a guy that was gone for like a month that had COVID. And
no, not had, but currently the person has COVID and came back. I'm trying to equate the situation with this dude.
I don't know.
It's like, one of your friends or somebody who has COVID knowingly and comes to work and hangs around with other people, takes his mask down.
If he knew it, but if he knew if I did it, well, and compared to my job, they will automatically keep, till you take 2 weeks off or whatever, how much time you need off until you recover. But like this past week at my job, we had a meeting. They want us to start, like we were supposed to wear masks, but now they're enforcing it more because what's been going on this past weekend in Chicago and stuff. They've been wanting us to enforce making sure that we're always wearing our mask when we're loading our truck. For me, it's hard for me to keep the mask on because, for one thing, when I wear my glasses, it fogs up my glasses. It's hard to keep the mask on because my beard's in the way. I will have to buy me a special mask, something this where it won't be uncomfortable for me. So it is what it is. But I see what you're saying. I wouldn't want to work with somebody. I'll be like, I'm not coming in to work. But those guys already knew that he had it, and they didn't care. And they have the trophy. You're kissing the trophy. You're touching the trophy and everything. So okay, he has it, and you're gonna spread it around. So hopefully we don't find out those other guys have it either because of him. If they got tested. But yeah. You see my pinky out? My pinky's out. Porque tú no quieres joder con el Fidel Castro, porque nosotros la gente está viviendo aquí, vive tal la gente, porque nosotros la Cuba que I'm just repeating something that is made up, so this didn't really just throwing some Fidel
From
Castro.
what I understand, yeah. Okay then. What else?
For sports, that's the only thing I had for sports that was really important this week. No. But I know what you want. How much time do we have on that one, Sean?
Does it even have
what?
Hold on. You asked me what?
What are you playing?
Don't worry about it. I told you oh my God. I told you what I was playing. Pink Floyd.
Oh.
Saucer.
I'm
Remember
sorry.
Now? That was what, 5 minutes ago? Not even?
I don't listen to Pink Floyd. Sorry.
It doesn't matter whether you do or not. It was the fact that I told you what it was.
I thought you were playing some Halloween music or some bullshit.
You're so stupid.
You're fucking
You're so stupid. Oh my God. All right. So I looked up some weird sports that exist in the world.
Like which one?
There's one I'm gonna read off. Get my glasses on.
Yeah, old man. Come on, Grandpa. Oh,
you're so predictable. Everybody out there is going, hey, he's gonna say that he's so stupid. All right, so here's one. It's called extreme ironing, and I'll post pictures. But yeah, extreme ironing. Like when you iron your clothes. And so, as extreme ironing is an extreme but dangerous sport and a performance art. People who play this unusual sport go to a remote location and iron clothes. They call themselves ironists and get a thrill from taking their ironing board, unplugged, and some of their wrinkly clothes to some extreme places and photograph themselves doing it. Such places they have included include extreme altitude, underwater, hanging from cliffs, and on top of vehicles. I figured the on top of vehicles. I think I've probably seen that before. According to the official website, Extreme Ironing, the latest dangerous sport that combines the thrills of extreme outdoor activity with the satisfaction of well-pressed shirts.
People must be fucking bored coming up with these sports.
Yeah.
I saw one the other day. I hate to interrupt you. Where these two ladies, I don't know. I think I saw it on Instagram. So they had like a string around their ears, from each other. So they were pulling against each other, away from each other. So I don't know. Maybe like how you break a wishbone. So this is like pulling back. Like why would I like what the fuck? I didn't get the whole point of the sport. I understand arm wrestling. I've seen the one that they slap. Those are funny. The slapping ones are funny. I would never do it because I will probably beat someone's head. But I see when they slap them and they get knocked the fuck out. But those guys, I don't have big hands. But those guys got fucking huge fucking hands. Yeah. Fuck you. They got huge hands, and I don't want to get slapped. But those guys get knocked the fuck out. But yeah, those are crazy sports. It's like, there's some weird sports out there, especially like the ones where you have to carry your wives on your back and shit like that.
Oh, Sam, that was nice. I got it here. Okay, here. Wow, nice. That was nice. I like how that segue read into this. Okay, so it's called wife carrying competition, Wife carrying is a sport in which male competitors race while each other's oh man, I highlighted. I went too dark there. Each carrying a feminine teammate or female teammate. I guess it doesn't have to be your wife. I don't know. It's held annually in Finland in early July and requires a man to navigate 253.3
Yeah.
53 meter course while carrying their wife on their back. Now it says wife there, carrying their wife on their back. The course includes various surfaces and getting through dry land and water-based obstacles. The prize for the winner is a mobile phone. And more importantly, they also win their wife's weight in beer.
That's stupid. Why? What? Look, a phone is going to cost you $1,000, even if it's the higher end model.
Right.
That means you're paying me $1,000, and the respect of my wife.
It's 2,000.
Oh, you get one for you and her?
Yeah.
Regardless, that's not a lot of money, and that's
No,
a
it's
lot
not.
of. That's a lot of fucking carrying. I'm not. My bitch could be big, and I have to carry her. Fuck that. I need a wheelbarrow.
Again, I don't know if it has to be your actual girlfriend, but I mean,
I would need a wheelbarrow.
Female,
because I love thick women, but I can't carry for that far, so I would need a wheelbarrow. I'm saying I love my thick women, so.
This one I wasn't going to bring up this one, but it's just really I don't know. It's not. I don't know if it's like a sport, but it says a competition where the ugliest face wins. Gurning, I guess it's called gurning, is apparently a word for pulling a face. A word for pulling a face. Let me try with the glasses on one more time. That really will get me going.
Yeah, Grandpa, go ahead.
All of a sudden, I whip out on Walter Cronkite.
Rest in peace, Sean Connery. Sean Connery passed away.
What?
You didn't know Sean Connery passed away today?
No, really? Are you serious?
You didn't know this?
Clearly, no, I didn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry that he was caught up at work, but he died today.
No, I checked my feed.
You didn't check your feed. You checked your asshole. That's what you did, which I don't know what that means.
Bela Lugosi.
Oh. I didn't know he stopped acting like it since 2007 or 2003, and they said they were trying to have. They said that they wanted him to be in the Indiana Jones movie, but he didn't want to because he was too happy being retired.
Oh yeah, it's like Gene Hackman. He hasn't done anything in years. He looks really old. But man, all right, man. Sean. No, I don't like Sean. Oh man,
I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do this fucking voice.
No, I was gonna. I like that. Oh, I was wondering where that sound was coming from. Fucking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, back to the news. Man, could have waited for like a commercial break to tell me that.
I thought you knew. I'm surprised you not.
I would have brought that shit up had I known. We shared the same name.
he just had to throw it in there.
It's just spelled differently. Hey, you know what? I'm going to try and get to this. No matter how bad it sounds, I'm going to get through what this says trying to do his voice, okay? So just bear with me. Fucking. All right. The glasses again. I need my glasses. We're going to disable comments on this one, I think. I don't need the bad backlash. Anyways, okay. A competition where the ugliest face wins. Gurning is apparently a word for facing. I can't do it. Pulling a face. You're probably not surprised to know. I can't do it. that there was a world gurning contest. I guess I can't get into it unless I start with something he actually says. And does that make sense? Nice. Uh, obligated in 1297 at the Enderman Crab Fair in the UK.
Why you sound like you have like you,
It makes sense that there's a part of the crab fair in that part of the world where they hold face pulling hold face pulling competitions to see who can make the ugliest face. Okay, did it? I made it through. I need some applause. I think I have, I got an old hard drive from old computer, and I bought one of those enclosures.
Oh,
I put the
okay.
hard drive in there, and I hooked it up to USB. And I have thousands upon thousands of free sound effects.
Sound effects.
Sound effects.
How old is this hard drive?
Oh, and MIDI and what's that?
How old is this hard drive?
I don't know. It's a serial drive, so it's about probably 12 years old.
So why?
I downloaded it all onto my hard drive, the hard drive I have now. So I got it all on there.
You got a whole bunch of hard
I'm not
drives.
going to use it. I'm not going to use it anymore. I mean, it's a backup. It's 320 gigs.
Wow.
That's it. Yeah.
Look at my eyes.
That's a lot of memory, you son of a bitch. Fuck you and Fidel Castro. Should have taken you out back in the 60s when I was still with MI5.
MI6.
Well,
I don't know.
that was when you knew me. But I wasn't old. There was MI1 and MI. There was like 0.52.
Mission Impossible? Is that what it means?
Yes, MI5.
So, let's
Mission
get back.
Impossible Force. That's all I have for sports for you, everybody. And now back to you, Fidel.
So let's talk about the debut of season 2 of Mandalorian, season 2 premiere of the season 2.
I got my notes.
I was watching it last night.
Did you watch the episode before the season 1 ender?
No.
Just to refresh yourself.
Because I already know what happened.
Like a bidet.
No, they just did a recap on it, so I saw that part.
Last time on the Mandalorian. I love when they don't do that.
But you know what? It's a great episode. I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like how they go back. Compared to this is what I have to say. This show is really good. Compared to any other shows that do a spin-off from a movie or anything else, this is one of the better ones out there. It's being
what would you compare it to? I mean, I know you have to take some time, but I can think of something.
Like what?
Clone Wars, Rebels.
Well, yeah, but those are
really good.
Yeah, those are good, but those are cartoons and stuff.
Right, but you said spin-offs. That's what it is. You didn't mention that it have to be live action.
I understand that. Those are good too. I tried to watch some of those too, because I heard there was really good shows. I just never really got to watch all of them. But yeah, those are good shows. Well, for live action ones, that's one of the better ones. But I just like the whole idea that they keep going towards, they went to Tatooine. They they still show some of the old characters, or not even characters, but when those guys, I forgot those guys' names, but those big fat dudes that were in the
species, the different species, just different ones of them, the Gorgons.
Yeah, like the ones that were in that match, those guys, it's cool to see them back in there. Instead of them creating new characters like Jar Jar Binks and all that bullshit, at least they had those.
John Favreau was looking at you going, "Thank you very much for recognizing that." Yeah,
he
even though I like Jar Jar.
Yeah, I know you did. And then those guys, and then especially those Tarbank or whatever those guys, I can't remember the names, but the one that were helping them fight that one creature.
Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, there you go. Those guys. It's cool to see them.
I thought that was really, really, really cool.
Yeah, and I like that episode. And then I like the actor forgot his
Timothy
name.
Oliphant, my
He is
man.
good. He ever watched his TV show that he had before?
Oh,
When he
yeah.
was a cowboy. I never did.
Yeah, I loved it. You kidding me? Oh, what's the name of it? Huh?
Um,
Justified.
I didn't get there. You let me finish my
Okay.
son. Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
called
I
Justified.
love him.
But he's a good actor, great actor.
Only one thing I don't like him in, Hitman. It was a
Yeah,
bad movie. He does not play off bald.
yeah,
He
he,
cannot be bald.
yeah,
He
that's all he
makes
can act.
everything cool, but not bald.
Yeah, he wasn't good bald, but he's still a good actor.
Yes.
I see him in other movies that he's really good at. It was
He
cool
was
to see
great
him.
in Go. Girl Next Door. He was
Oh
great.
yeah, go yeah, did
Sleazy.
a
He
lot.
plays a good sleazy guy, but also
Yeah,
it moves into him playing Justified, which is
I was
perfect for
wondering
him.
if he ever would be in a Marvel movie. Like, what character would he be in a Marvel movie? But
What character he would be?
well, I'm just saying, like, if he would be in a Marvel movie, because there's so many actors that's nowadays been popping up that's been in a Marvel movie. But I
You know
love
the
the
problem with
episode.
the Marvel with that. I'm sorry, I just want to interject. The problem with it is that the contracts that they have to sign. They sign contracts when they start to like to do, 10 years or whatever it is, a
Oh
long
yeah,
time, and they don't want to commit. There's a lot of people who don't want to commit themselves.
not that well, but what actor
It's
didn't?
not 10 years, but
I know what
it's a
you're saying,
long time.
like 10 films, but then they get paid really well.
It doesn't matter. I mean, you got to have a life.
Who? I know, but like what?
He's not young. He's not a young guy. He's like probably, I think
Oh,
in his early 60s
I know,
now.
but no,
Like 60, I think maybe 60. Look it up. I'm
no,
gonna
he's
look it
not.
up.
He
Hey,
is
you
not
talk.
60. The
Let's
thing is,
go. Fucking.
I think these guys. I don't think there has been anybody that turned down a role in a Marvel movie. Because Marvel will approach the one that they know that fits that character they want them to be in the movie. But once they do it for so long, like look at Sam Jackson. He's been doing it forever. But he loves making movies.
Because and
Um,
he's a character actor too. He's not,
yeah,
stuck on one thing.
I know. But then with him, and then like like this guy, Robert Downey Jr. You know, he's one of the highest paid out of the characters. I mean, the actors that've been in the movies, and did pretty well. But I think he'll come back and do another one. And of course, money talks, and of course, he gets a nice chunk change of all the movies that he did with them, especially the last few ones that he did. And look at
52, by the way. He's 52.
he don't look 52.
No.
He's in great shape, but he'll be a great player, actor if he was in the movie. There's so many people there. I think a lot
If
of
you're younger, I think it would have been a good sub name more.
who?
What do you mean who? Timothy Oliphant. Who have we been talking about?
Well, I know Keanu Reeves. They've been trying to find a character for him, and they still haven't.
It's too late. Too late for him for Wolverine. But he played a good old Wolverine.
I don't think they want him for Wolverine. I think
No, he wanted to be Wolverine.
I don't know. I don't have to look that up. I don't believe you. But the thing is that
Okay.
I think
That's all he wanted to do was play Wolverine.
no. Well,
Why is it so difficult for you to believe? Why can't you say
no,
okay?
it's because I don't think he wanted to be Wolverine. If he did, I don't think they would have gave him whatever they felt that I think they always talked to him and kept it in mind to find out what character or what role that he probably wanted to be in the movie. But it just
I'm
never
gonna
got
prove
there.
you wrong. That's what this is great for.
But they always keep them in mind just to play, they always keep, talking to like, hey, you want to play this guy or something? I don't know. Maybe they just have to agree on something, but they kept on saying Moon Knight, but then I don't know. But I think they hired someone for Moon Knight already.
He wasn't a character I cared about, so I'm not really that interested.
I don't care about what you're interested in on. All right, Sean? Seriously,
Okay, then I'm glad we're doing this show.
I don't
It's
give a
like,
fuck what you think about. But they did
What do you
hire.
think- what do you think of my filter for my face?
I don't see anything.
Is it very Halloweenish?
That's just your regular face. So
Yeah, sadly.
you should have done something better than that.
You got some shit going on with your teeth when you're that close to the screen.
screen.
You almost look like you got bling every once in a while. Right there you go. Anyways, back to the Mandalorian. We're gonna finish with the Timothy Oliphant.
Did you know? No, well, other than that, hold on. Did you watch to find out? I didn't know, but at the credits, what actors was in it. I didn't know John Leguizamo was in the movie. I mean, in the show episode 2.
Wait, what?
John
you talking about the first season?
No, last night's episode. John Leguizamo, if I'm saying his name right, he was on last
He
night's.
must have played an alien because I don't remember him saying it.
That's what I was looking because I was reading the credits. It was him and an actress. I'm trying to think of the actress name or some other actor.
Maybe it was a voice.
I think he was that dude that ugly one-eyed creature. That's what I'm thinking he was.
All right.
Because when I was looking at the credits, it showed his name on there. I was like, oh, like
Where
what?
did you go?
No, it was just at the end of when the show was ending yesterday. And I was just like, looking to see who directed it. And they thought, oh, this guy's still directing. I thought he wasn't going to direct it, but I guess he's still directing and writing the show and everything, which is good. But then they showed John Leguizamo, and then I forgot the other actor's name that was on that show. But I was surprised. I was thinking maybe he was playing that character probably because that's the only one I could think of that that he could play. Oh, you're looking it up? Yeah, they do that.
Yeah. I don't see him listed. He must be uncredited. Because he's not listed on IMDb.
Well, I saw that, so.
Here he is. I'm sorry. Yeah, he did the voice, but it doesn't say of what. Or Gorgresh.
I think it was
Gorgresh.
That was probably either the bartender or that other one-eyed guy. That's the only thing I could think of. But the bartender didn't talk too much.
It was another one-eyed guy? I don't remember two one-eyed guys.
Not saying that. It could either be the one-eyed guy or the bartender.
Got it.
Gorgresh is probably the one-eyed guy. But that was a good episode. I like the way this guy fights. Like how's he gonna get this? He has a gun underneath his chin, and then beep, 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 beep. Baby Yoda is so funny. He's like,
he is.
He closes
pretty
that.
Adorable.
He closes that the hatch up, and then he's like, "Oh shit, it's just gonna happen." It's so funny. That show is just too good.
There was a reference to C-3PO in there. I wrote it down. I just don't remember what scene it was.
Come on, Sean, you gotta get your shit together.
Yeah, and the Darth Maul's people, his species, he was a wrestler. I like the fact that that the Mandalorian armor is actually an armor. Like, if you watch Star Wars, it doesn't seem like their armor does anything, and they've kept the same armor for decades. You'd think that they would have improved the armor's quality, because even the clones, they had better armor.
Well, I liked it because it looked all brand new. Like, even though he's been in so many battles with it, but it's all shiny and everything. Yeah. I thought they were going to show Boba Fett when they went to Tatooine because I was like, oh shit, maybe they might show Boba Fett, which I doubted, but you never know. But nope. And then when this guy took off his mask, like, you better give me that mask. He wanted the whole thing. Oh, that's so cool. That was a good episode. So yeah, I liked it.
Wait, hold on a second. Boba Fett was in the movie. I mean, was in the episode.
Boba Fett.
He was at the end. You didn't watch it all the way to the end?
What do you mean?
Seriously? Yeah, there
was a guy that appeared at the end.
Yeah, that's Tamara Morrison. That's Boba Fett.
No, Boba Fett is the...
Tamara Morrison played Jango Fett. Jango Fett had a clone specially made for him.
Yeah,
that was Boba Fett. He looks just like him. That's Tamara Morrison. That's Jango Fett. I mean, that's Boba Fett. You didn't know that? Oh, I thought you watched the episode. You knew that, man. Yeah, that was fucking Boba Fett.
Hold on. I'm not a fucking nerd like you, okay? So calm the fuck down, Sean.
How did you not get that connection?
I would recognize. Wait, hold on. Calm down. Let me speak. Shut the fuck up. Now, when I watched those Star Wars movies, I think it was the Clone Wars, and that one guy that they used his body to clone everybody to be the soldiers, and he was the one that played. And he was the one. That same actor, that's not the same fucking actor from that movie.
Yes, it is. That's Tamara Morrison.
Fucking bullshit. Prove it to me, Sean. I want you to fucking... Oh, my God. I'm going to fucking break this fucking cigar over your head. It didn't look like him, because it looked like an old, way older guy.
It's listed right here on IMDb. Tamara Morrison, Boba Fett.
So then, That armor wasn't Boba Fett armor, was it? Get the fuck out of here, Sean. I
What
can't
are you
see.
talking about?
I'm
The
saying,
armor that he. Oh, you mean the armor that Timothy Oliphant's character had?
yeah, that's not Boba Fett's armor,
Oh
was
no,
it?
I don't know. No, I think he shed that in order to get out of the Sarlacc pit.
So wait,
Whatever he had to
so
do, I'm
when,
pretty sure that he used that.
so then that, all right, so then, okay, so let's get this.
All their armors look similar because they're made by the Mandalorians. That they
I
craft
know,
them.
but listen. So where is this timeline? Because I think that's what people were getting confused from like last season of the timeline where this falls into. Because didn't Boba Fett died?
No, he
He
was
never
presumed
died.
dead.
Look, I'm not gonna end up watching these fucking movies like you did the other day.
You don't have to. It's just that's common knowledge. If you know anything about, and you're a Star Wars fan, you don't even have to be a Star Wars fan, but everybody knows that, or doesn't know, but confirms that there was something they were talking about early before the actual episodes came out, and nobody gave it any heed because it's like, well, everybody thinks that Boba Fett got out of there because he's the coolest character ever, but that there was no credence to it. And then there was the rumblings, and now we see him. So it makes sense. I mean, Boba Fett is supposed to be this, this badass bounty hunter. How couldn't he just get out of there? He figured out a way, and he got out. So. And he's a character that doesn't have very much screen time at all in any of the movies.
Well, he doesn't
They actually
talk
added
very
screen
much.
time to him in the Star Wars when they redid it for the third time. But yeah, I'm a nerd when it comes to Star Wars. So I'm just letting you know. Just sit back and go, oh, okay. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Why is it always all this pushback? It's
don't
always
look like
fucking.
him.
It's like you don't
I didn't
care. It's like
recognize.
it's
It's
like
not that. It
and
didn't
then you
look
don't
like
even
him.
follow up your bullshit either. You don't even come back to me and say, you know what? I did look into that, and you were absolutely correct.
No, because it
'Cause
doesn't
you're
look like him.
bullshitter.
That old guy doesn't look like him at all. That's what I'm saying.
Because he's an old guy. Do you realize
No,
when the
I'm
prequels
saying.
came out? That was 20 years ago.
I understand that, but I recognize the guy's face because I've seen him in other movies.
Yeah, I have too. You're either one of the movies. Oh, you son of a. You think just because you can shake your head and get anything, you can shake your head and then we move on to the next topic. Fuck. Anyways, that was the big thing. I love that Kyrie dragon. I love that how they actually show the creature. I kind of figured, they were going to look similar to what I had in my mind and what was drawn out originally for the dragon from the original movie. But to see it, how they decided to get together, and it was really cool. I like that camaraderie. I like the fact that it isn't everybody as evil. You know what I mean? They just, that's how they live. You know what I mean? And they're a completely different species from you. So just let them live the way they live. And if you get in the middle of it, should know better by now. But the fact they got together, what's that?
That's the Let Live to Live is a James Bond movie. Let live to live. Let live. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. Live to let die, or live to love, something like that. Anyways,
should I put a tick mark every time you're close, and then
live and let die. Live and let die. That's the name of the movie. That's the fucking James Bond movie's name. Live and let die.
Paul McCartney song.
Live and let die. That's the name of the James Bond movie. Look it up.
That's the name of Paul McCartney.
Look it up.
Song.
Oh, fucking, let me go type it in since you're over there fucking.
You totally can do it yourself.
Fucking prick. You know everything. Fucking. Hold on.
No.
Live and let die. Let's see.
Oh man.
Yep, that was a movie. That's with not Sean Connery, but it was with the other actor.
Paul McCartney. That was when he played
Roger Moore. Roger Moore.
Oh yeah, I never liked Roger Moore.
No one didn't ask you that.
Yeah. I never liked Roger Moore. See, now I'm doing what you do.
So that was a movie.
I'm doing what you do. So. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to get the COVID on you. Speaking of COVID.
I just farted. So.
Let's see here.
Smells.
What? You did send me hosting capability, didn't you?
I sure did.
It's not. It stopped recording.
Still recording.
It's still recording?
It says recording on my end.
Oh, good. Maybe that's why. Maybe you gave me Coast, but you still have to do the recording because you started the recording.
No, because you're the host. I don't know.
So I guess we'll find out when it's over with. But anyways, what was it? Oh, yeah. So that I think just the episode in general was just like mind blowing from beginning to the end. I hope that they can keep up that pace for the rest of the season, but they're starting off really, really well. And I appreciate your contribution to my fandom, being able to exercise in my you should go back and watch the prequels, regardless of Jar Jar Binks and stuff like. Skip the pod race. It is boring. I find it boring now.
No, it's too
not
long.
Thrilling anymore.
Most of the movies those are too fucking long to watch. Most of them close to 3 hours.
No, not even. No.
It seems like it's so fucking long. Especially,
it would maybe seem like that.
There's certain ones that I wouldn't mind watching, but they're too fucking long. And that's too many. 9 fucking movies? More than that, probably, because they did more. They did other ones. It's too much to watch.
You know, this last Star Wars movie, I didn't buy. That's fucked up. Setting a precedent. I can't believe that I haven't bought it, and one of the main reasons I didn't buy it is because I didn't like it. And I'm like, I know it's still part of Star Wars, but still.
You didn't like to compare to the fucking Phantom Menace?
The second one. No, I'm talking about the J.J. Abrams ones, or not J.J. Abrams, but the first one, and then the one that was. I can't think of his name at the top of my mind, but J.J. Abrams did the first one, and then he did the third one. And the first one I liked.
Oh, Michael Bay. Yeah, Michael Bay did the other one.
So, and then the second one, it completely became something other than Star Wars, and it was not good. And then the third one came out, and it was just like, trying to, it didn't work. So I didn't like it, and I didn't buy it. And that's the first time I haven't in my adult life, but when they had the capability of own a copy of Star Wars and whatever, like beginning beta, and VHS and then DVD and Blu-ray, and the first time that I don't have a copy of one of the Star Wars movies, it's crazy.
That's fucked up, Sean.
And you know what? It has nothing to do with the pandemic. I'd like to also say that it has nothing to do with the pandemic. Like, finally, something that has nothing to do with the pandemic.
Yeah, it has nothing.
It's me not buying Star Wars.
That has nothing to do with anything. You just brought that up for no fucking reason.
No, I did not.
It has nothing to do with anything. Because the movie you could have bought that a long time ago. You could have watched it on Disney Plus and watch it again and see it. So. Oh yeah, you could have watched it on Disney Plus when they.
No, I heard what you said, but I don't understand why you said it. I own these things. If I like it, I own it. I don't have it streaming through a service.
No, I'm the same.
It's just the way that I am. Yeah, Chewbacca. Speaking of Chewbacca, did you ever watch?
No.
Psych? Did you ever watch the show Psych when it was on?
No. It wasn't funny. I dated a girl. She used to watch that all the fucking time, and when I used to go to her house, watch that. Like, oh my god, I have to sit here and do this shit. Like, I gotta go.
You just wanted to fuck her. That's why.
I just. It's not that. I just like, man, that was one of her shows. She liked watching it, and she used to watch that. And there was another show. I forgot what it was called. It was on USA.
Something I've probably seen.
No, it was similar to like the A-Team type of show, but it was on the USA Network. Trying to remember what it was called, but it was same time when Psych was on there, but she used to watch that all the time. I forgot what it was. Kind of like a guy that did like bounty hunting things or whatever. I don't know. Can't think of it, but couldn't get into that show either. So
did you? All right. I don't even know why I brought it to begin with, but all right. Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think that pretty much is going to wrap it up for. We've been. What are we looking at? Does it say on your end?
No.
Yeah.
I just see it's
about an hour.
Oh, it's an hour?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Almost an hour.
There we go, everybody. So, everybody, make sure that you're social distancing. Stay away from Sean at least 6 to 12 feet.
And the guy who plays in that baseball.
Yeah,
sport, whatever.
Justin Turner. Yeah,
Yeah, don't go around him.
Yeah, keep away from him for 2 weeks.
Yep, 3 weeks, maybe the rest of your life, because he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's a
That
ginger.
would be my advice, to stay away from that asshole.
He's a ginger. That's why he did that.
Yeah, you're an asshole, an orange asshole.
But make sure everybody stay safe and clean. Wash your ass. Wash your hands. Enjoy your Halloween, everybody. I'm sorry that I can't come by and grab some candy from you because I love sweets. Love some candy.
Real quick before we leave, some people are coming into work. They come up with this idea of using some of the PVC that we got to work, 4-inch tubing, and with the social distance, they'll take the candy and put it in one end, and then shoot it down the tubing to the trick or treaters. And I thought that was pretty cool. And there weren't a lot of people that were. I was very surprised how many people were not dressed up today. The kids,
really?
Kids, yeah, it's lots of kids. I did not see any of them. Not any of them, but there was very few.
I know when I was working yesterday, I saw some dude dressed like a military guy, another one just like a taco. I saw a few today when I went to the liquor store. There was, I don't know what it was. Some lady had some question marks on top of her head. I don't know what that was. I couldn't see the whole costume.
Oh.
And some other lady was dressed in black and like spandex or what. I don't know what the hell she was, but she had like red hair. So I don't know if she was trying to be, I don't know. Couldn't figure it out. Didn't want to ask, but yeah. So we'll see. I'll take some pictures and for the Halloween party that I'm going to, but I'm going to keep a few feet away from everybody tonight. But but yeah. Make sure everybody stays safe. And we're going to be having a special episode for everybody coming up soon.
Don't talk about.
Don't fucking say no, Sean.
Talk about.
You don't have to fucking whisper.
All right, go ahead.
All right, everybody. Enjoy your Halloween.
Like and subscribe, bitches.
Yeah, like and subscribe and comment.
Bitches.